Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and also good evening, depending on whichever time of the day that you are going to come across this video. I'd like to welcome you on to my channel. I'm sure most of us have heard. If you have not heard, I'm going to use allegedly. But I don't know if I'm even supposed to use that, because on the even good page la aka they did release a statement stating that Kenan Forbes, that was his real name, has passed on. He's known as AKA. Yo guys, this is sad. Yo, it's very sad. I don't know what's happening. I honestly do not know what is happening. You understand? Now it's no longer Guti Ushona because you're sick or Sumdala, or it was an accident. Manje, people actually sit down and plan. Kuti, how much time do you have on earth? Are you going to live or die? People have now become gods. The sad thing is that they can't give life. The only thing that they're good at is taking lives. If they don't take lives, people destroy lives. It's sad, Guti. This is how things are. You just never know, Guti. When are you? Is it your last day? Your last? When is hours uvela ungazi bafitha futhi qamanga uvela ungazi ukuthi elugcina linini, because honestly speaking, with everything that is just happening, mina ngifuna qamanga, we live in fear. We live in fear, regardless if you're a celebrity or not. We live in fear. At least with celebrities, they can, okay, I'm not going to say all of them, they have money, but Dabona, as a celebrity, I feel like protection is number one. Should be number one priority. You understand? With us, normal people, we tend to be like, we don't need such things and all of that. But honestly speaking, we need Lizzozind. We need those things because it's not safe anymore. For everyone, akhethwe balala muntu kanjani, akukho nje this could be safe. And futhi la ngathi la kuba ngcono khona is if mhlawumbe uyipara or something like that. But even with them, I don't think khona safe manje. I don't think khona umuntu or safe. I mean, I do not want to lie to you. Every morning shift, when I'm going to work in the morning, I leave when it's dark. Afternoon, I come back when it's dark. Night shift, I go when it's dark. I'm always worried. I'm always thinking. I'm always praying. I will not lie to you. I'm always constantly praying. Because may I go to work, sebenze kahle, sibe safe, sibuye futhi emakhaya. Yazi, there's something engiyasho omunye ex-friend of mine. Sasakhonza back then. Lento ngayithatha as a joke. Esho ukuthi like with such things like uNkulunkulu kubalekile ukuthi simnikeze udumo. Not that he depends on udunyiswa yit, no. God is God. Was God without us? Who was worshipping him then? However, he had this thing ukuthi if wenza into make sure ukuthi uyasho umtshela uNkulunkulu ukuthi with whatever I'm doing may this glorify you. I-success yokuthi engibhizi ngakho may that glorify you. Kuya kwami emsebenzini ngibuye ngiphila may that glorify you. Ukulala kwami ngivuka ekseni may that glorify you God. Kuya kwengane esikoleni and coming back may that also glorify you. With such things uyazi ukuthi you positioning yourself properly with God, because I believe uNkulunkulu appreciates udumo. So when you're asking for such things and le ask yakho futhi it's also glorifying uNkulunkulu. Now I will not lie to you, every time when I say such things just happen. You understand? Like yes, another thing, it's also this thing you do not know his cards and all of that. Yes, we do not know his cards yet. We also do not know how are we going to die. But must we be catalysts of rushing things, rushing the process ukuthi sifike kuleyo point ukuthi hayi umuntu usayashona manje. People bayaplayna manje. Siyahamba la ngaphandle abantu bayasho ukuthi lo unezilanga lokuthi lo ngiyamthola ngelinye ilanga lo. And the sad thing is that abanye ufana ukuthi it's just jealousy. You never did anything wrong to them, but just more nje. Now I'm just speaking in general. You just find out ukuthi umona umuntu nje hlala nawe kwazi just nje. To hayi uyayitshela. Ngani? Kwenzeni? Cha nje uyayitshela. Uyibone nento yakho ukuthi into nje efile. Into efile nje idingela uAbob nayo nje iyodwa. Hey, mina ngifuqa manga mina I'm scared. Scared for my siblings, I'm scared for myself. And kunjalo I do pray that we are safe. uNkulunkulu us protect us clean abafethu. You know, besikhuluma emsebenzini with this other female friend of mine. Sibizana ngomzala. And we're talking ukuthi I was like, I mean, I was not a fan of AKA, but there were songs that I liked. And when I say that, I'm not saying that I was Casper's fan. No, it had absolutely nothing to do with me. I had no dog in that fight whatsoever. However, intengenza ukuthi ngibazwele or to feel sad mina is okay. I recently lost my mother in 2020. That whole process of having to accept, to deal with the pain, that's the thing that even makes me sad. Now these people are going to be in my shoes. They're going to feel how painful it is to wear these shoes, how hard it is to carry on with your life without them, only to find out that person was a big part, or had a big part, or was playing a significant role in your life. Now labantu naba sebezophila lempilo le. I don't wish this on anyone. I don't wish this on anyone ukuthi fanele aluzwele umzali, aluzwele umuntu abathandana naye, ashonelwe umuntu aclose naye, isibling, ingane. No. Yokubhlungu bafethu, yokubhlungu bana. That's the thing that even makes me more sad. Ukuthi yo, here's another group of people joining us. Yes, abanye bengaba like bona banemali and stuff like that, but with such things nothing can replace umuntu. Nothing. No matter how hard we can try and fool ourselves, city kanjani, no. It's very sad, because I know how painful. It's very painful. It's kubhlungu, yo kubhlungu bafethu, kubhlungu. Yo. Mina, I think into that even made me tend to relate more with people who have lost or recently lost people is the fact that I know how painful and hard it is to move on. Yo, Gazi, I think I've once said this on one of my videos, I'm not sure, but even with me, when I lost my mom, I had to, my siblings, when I was staying this side, my siblings were in KZN. My siblings were staying with my mom. When I lost my mom, I had to take my siblings in. They had to, their life that side had to be like, as in, we have to up and go to this side. They came this side. You know, I was crushed. I was like, Sabelo, you always find yourself in tough situations and you always manage to get out because you know what uzophuma kuyo. How are you going to deal with this? How are you going to be okay? How are you going to, are you even going to be able to move on? Are you going to be able to even do this? Because now, from being a child to being a, I'm still a child, but I mean, I consider myself as a single parent. You understand? Due to the fact that now I'm looking after my siblings. You know, something came to me, was like, Sabelo, I know you have to grieve. I wish, and be like, I wish I could cry. I wish I could wake up in the morning and be like, ish, I can't go to work. I wish I could just collapse in front of people, or not even in front of people, Jay, and be like, oh, I can't do this. How can I do this? Why is life like this? Life is not fair and stuff like that. I wish I could do those things, but I couldn't. I could not. I do not want to lie to you. I could not. I told myself, I was like, your siblings need you. They need you. You might not know anything about what's about to happen, but we need to push forward. We need to move. We can't stand still. You understand a lot? I told myself, I was like, it's hard for me to do all that grieving, to cry, and do all those things. It will come. It's just not now. Or back then. I still have things to also achieve. Now my responsibilities have just went from this to that. I told myself that one day I get to a point where I'm comfortable in life, that's when I think I'll be able to be like, Hazin, let's go back. We still have things that we need to cry about. We still have things that we need to grieve about. We still have things that we need to clear out. But now, it's not the right time. Just hang in there. Thank God, with work, I've been busy. And the funny thing is that with me having to say that and tell myself, we'll do this some other time, not now. Me taking care of my siblings, me being there for them, making sure everything is good, trying my very best, in a way, has kind of helped me heal. Because how I am now internally, looking back, I'm like, wow, this did actually even help me. Unfortunately, we heal in different ways. This might not help them. Guys, forgive me, my nose, I just have a running nose. This might not help them. And stuff like that. I remember there was even a time where I checked online, how do I get over this? How do I overcome this? This is sad. I feel sad for the family. People who are close to him, I feel very sad for them. People who loved AKA, I feel sad for them. What's happening is very painful. It's very painful. Even with making this video in J, something is, we are sad because you do not know who's watching. J, because these days anything can get you killed. Even when you're not bothering anyone, you're just focusing on yourself. That too, anything. And I know, because I even heard at work, and I'm sure that like social media, I haven't come across that yet because I was at work. Just came back now. The one who passed away, that who AKA was in a relationship with. Not going to mention her name, but yeah, good know. This could be, there could be something in Zagala behind the scenes or whatever. And who cares? Now, who cares? I'm sure now is a trend. Because people will expect this, that, and then it does mean even when people, when someone passes away, and then about yeah, life is too short, you must fix things with who and who. Yeah, when it comes to that, once I cut the person out, I just cut that person out because kogunye aba labo bantu labo so kumele ubakhathe yibo abasuke begcine beba yicause. You understand? Kokunye abanye abantu yibo nje abagcine seba yicause. Kese bafuna ngamfaka intweni engazazi, nafa abantu intweni abangazazi. We all do not know what really happened, who's behind what, and everything like that. The only thing that we can do right now is to be supportive. And AKA's fans, I'm speaking to you actually. It's to be supportive. These things of my speculations and what. Hey, guys, that's the last thing that the family actually needs. Last thing. And I mean, as AKA fans, what I'm thinking is that it would have been nice, Uguti. Now he's no more. Ni support to Nadia and Akai. Him support. I do not know what she calls her fan base, but him support. Supporting an abu DJ zindle bezokwazi ukukhulisa ingane. Yes, sonke siyashonela abantu nansi ayidinga support, but who's saying that? Uba no show ukuthi guys ubani abanye futhi bayakubona lokho and they just decide to turn a blind eye. And this is not even a must, you must do that. It's up to you if you want to do that, but it will be a nice thing. So I'd just like to say RIP to AKA. Yeah, and my condolences to the family and friends and fans and even Nadia. So it's sad. So do make sure that you like, comment, and you also subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. I'm very excited in your bong I've reached I've reached now. I have 14 subscribers. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Cool. Enjoy the rest of your day.